First leg between these two sides after Sturt and Salisbury played earlier this afternoon, a 1-0 win to the away side there. So not too far away here as both sides warming up on the pitch here at Kilburn Sportsplex, and a few others around the grounds, including Adelaide United versus Metro Stars as well to get underway not too far from here at Service FM Stadium.
Number 8, Yuya Kato. Number 10, Dion Kirk. Number 11, Roku Boyes. Number 13, Luka Dobrovolsky. Number 16, Luka Fabrizio. Number 24, Cairo Felix. Number 42, Connor Golan. And number 45, annual captain Jackson O'Donnell. On the bench, the substitutes for West Adelaide this evening. Number 3, Joel Sanderson. Number 9, Eduardo Castaneda. Number 14, Ethan Nasur. Number 20, Christian Olga. Number 23, Marco Grelli. And number 49, Amir Ibrahim.
Hello, good evening and welcome here to this first leg of the HBG Homes State League 1 semi-final. We're here at Kilburn Sportsplex for West Adelaide versus Fulham United in what is a second versus third battle, only played a few weeks ago in the final round of the regular season. With Sturt winning 1-0 at Salisbury United, this does make this game a little bit more interesting than it already is, of course, depending on how that game goes in the second leg at Coringa next weekend. This could become a bit of a promotion playoff, so plenty on the line as there already was, but there is that slight carrot dangling for them if that is to go their way. But our focus towards this evening's fixture, and we will go through the starting lineup, starting with West Adelaide, of course, had a massive 4-0 win against Cumberland last week in that elimination final, and in fact no changes except for Omali Felix dropping down of the squad entirely. Other than that, the starting lineup is as follows: number 2, Jun Otta; number 6, Alex Samopoulos; number 7, James Odenwalder; number 8, Yuya Kato; number 10, Dion Kirk; number 11, Rovu Boyes; number 13, Luka Dobrodolski; number 16, Luka Fabrizio; number 24, Cairo Felix; number 42, Connor Golan; and number 56 in goal, Jackson O'Donnell. Of course, Fulham getting the privilege of a week off after finishing second thanks to that result against West Adelaide in the final round at West Beach Parks, and they only make the one change. Kanta Moniyuki comes out and in comes Vincenzo Scalzi, and Vincenzo Carboni comes in onto the bench. Other than that, unchanged from that game at West Beach Parks. In goal, number 1, Alessio Ruggiero; number 2, Francisco Greco; number 4, Daniel Pritchard; number 5, Michael Camacho; number 7, Vincenzo Scalzi; number 9, Lucas Economopoulos; number 14, Henry Filsell; number 15, Cameron Dix; number 16, Ethan Murphy; number 19, Mark Cavalin; and number 20, Rocco Caruso. As I said, at Fulham with that privilege of finishing second and getting a week off, so able to observe the rest of the competition. As West Adelaide did convincingly beat Cumberland here at Kilburn last week. 4-0 demolition there. Fulham hoping they aren't able to repeat the feat against them. Both captains heading to the centre. Our refereeing staff for this evening: in the middle, Andrew Kite; assistant referees Thomas Temby and Luca Costello; and fourth official Gary Powers. This could have been a big day for West Adelaide, their WNPL side, unfortunately for them, going out to Campbelltown City and not reaching the grand final after what was an invincible season from them in the WNPL. So the men's side of West Adelaide hoping to do better and make that grand final, continuing on with tonight. Fulham United in their huddle, unbeaten since round 15, and that was against Cumberland, who of course, as I said, were beaten by West Adelaide 4-0. So a very strong record at the moment for Cumberland. And as we go over to West Adelaide, they have had a bit of mixed form, although they have 5 wins in their last 6. 4 wins in their last 6. One of those being to Fulham in the final round, one of those against Cove away in round 18. All about ready to kick off here. Adelaide United and Metro Stars also getting underway at Service FM Stadium, but our focus is here for this first leg here at Kilburn Sportsplex. And it will be their top goal scorer this season in Lucas Economopoulos to get us underway for Fulham United. Greco, the first option on the ball. And already looking down the wing, the ball not reaching initially, and Dion Kirk will go back to captain and goalkeeper Jackson O'Donnell. Happy to take his time and assess his options. Here is Dion Kirk again. Now the long ball from Dobrovolsky. And now looking down the wing. And that will roll out for the first corner of the match. Looks like it will be Yuya Kato to take the corner. Right in front of the scoreboard. Does have the close option if he does want to take it, but elects not to, and instead the ball in the centre. It's a good save from Ruggiero. After Odenwalder put it goalwards. Just stopped by the hands of Alessio Ruggiero. But that's a good first set piece from West Adelaide, and they'll look to try and do the same here again on the second corner. Consecutive. Here it comes in again, and Ruggiero gets clean hands to that to prevent any more attacks from West Adelaide, at least for the time being, as he launches Fulham into one forward, but just a bit too much on it. Makes it roll out of the field of play and give it away for a West Adelaide throw. Which will go back. Here is Cairo Felix on the ball to Kato, and loses the ball and concedes a throw too. Boyers has it taken off of him by Economopoulos, and now Ethan Murphy having to try and keep the ball under control for his side, but it has it taken away from him. No decision was made there in that slight collision, and we do play on here. Back goes Cairo Felix to Dion Kirk. And that will be another throw. Golan. That's it, go wide. And Golan back with it again. Making his own way down the wing. And almost forcing himself wide, now going back with the ball. Wasn't a bad idea towards Odenwalder. Just unable to make the attack stick. Still keeping it with a throw instead. Felix. Unfortunately not able to play with his brother O'Malley today. Back with Dion Kirk. Dobrovolsky finds it wide. Rocco Caruso just trying to shape him up there as the cross did come in. will be another goal kick. Long ball forward from Camacho. Won't go any further. West Adelaide throw on the far side. They have it back in attack here. Ethan Murphy unable to control, but actually did do so in the end, to be fair to him. That was a harsh ball forward, and in fact he was offside too. Even after it being so hard to control for him. Happy to take it right up to Economopoulos before playing that pass. And it worked out well in the end. In the centre, Odenvall is a touchdown from Boyers. Ruggiero had to come out quickly and use his whole body to cover his goal. And West Adelaide win back the ball. Odenwalder. The cross comes off the back. Shouts of a handball. Tomopoulos. Otter. And now back down. Needs to find the cut back from the byline into the centre. Comes over the top. Needs to be hit. He's done so, but not on target. Goes towards Otter, but he was in an offside position, so unable to continue on with that. But a nice built attack from West Adelaide there. Ruggiero already put to plenty of work early on in this match. 3 shots, as you would have just seen there, to West Adelaide already in less than 10 minutes. Of course, did lose that final round match against Fulham United as they look to attack here, and thankfully for them the ball falls towards them, but strong towards Jackson O'Donnell's goal was easily captured. Felix, and back with them again after the pass back from Fabrizio. Out wide with Otter. Looks for the switch ball. Won't reach the intended target of Yuya Kato, but he will get a second opportunity here as it's taken off of him, and now Greco. The ball almost sticking to West Adelaide at the moment. And Fulham just trying to find little pockets of space to attempt a counter-attack, but here come West Adelaide forward again through Caro Felix. Gets past 2. In fact, makes his way all the way to the byline before going back towards Luca Fabrizio. It's well found. Kato finds the ball in. The finish wasn't there, and Economopoulos just had to clear away to prevent any more pressure on towards his own defence. Felix. Kato. Dion Kirk, of course, formerly of Aubrey Jets in Croydon as well. Has played in quite a few positions and is in defence this evening. The number 10. Here he is on the ball again. Here's a nice little run forward. Didn't exactly connect, but here's Rovu Boyers, the Solomon Islands international. Rovu Boyers! His curling finish just coming off the post. But a confident effort from the 4 times capped Solomon Islands international and Rovu Boyers. He's one of their top goal scorers this season alongside Yuya Kato. And with inventiveness and creativity like that, you can clearly see why. Ball back with O'Donnell. Just completely putting the game to a halt under no pressure either. And when you do look at it, I suppose, in the big picture, they have 180 minutes of football minimum to play against each other. These two-legged ties are often the long game. And also not often won in the first leg either, especially between these two sides so closely in the table, and only really that gap made in that final round game against each other after Fulham winning. Free kick given to be taken for Fulham by Pritchard. Long ball forward. Unable to reach the intended target of perhaps Cameron Dix. And again, West Adelaide run forward. Odin Volder. It's a nice touch in, could be a finish on goal, and again, it's just wide of that right post. Really threatening at the moment are West Adelaide. And already you'd be imagining if they don't get this first goal in the tie, they would be so frustrated with how well they've started off. Yuya Kato, again, equal top scorer alongside Rovu Boy, is showing why he is that. Another ball over the top. Header one, but not taken advantage of, as West Adelaide think about attacking again. That's an eventful football forward by Kato, and now Boyers finds himself wide, but also finds himself offside. Of course, there's also the first ever time these two have met in a finals game. Their 11th match between each other in all time since Fulham have joined the State League. Ruggiero able to capture easily enough. Ruggiero back with it at his feet. Former Metro Stars goalkeeper, the 21-year-old, as I said, has had plenty of work to do already in this first leg Here's one over the top that needs to be dealt with. Dion Kirk, it does come off of him, but he's unable to prevent the corner for Fulham. Their first of the match. Long ball in, only punched away by Jackson O'Donnell. The long ball in comes from Phil Sell. Nearly falling to a black and white shirt, but instead they'll proceed with the throw. The throw does go back. Another long ball forward by Pritchard. Will find the wide left as the ball does come in. Comes in the centre. And it's just a mistime hit there, but they will still get a second opportunity through. And Greco, his just goes wide. But a first real attack from Fulham United. As West Adelaide just finding themselves slightly flustered after that attack. It's a nice ball found. Simopoulos. Just able to get the ball right that time around. Murphy. All the way back to Pritchard. Cuts through with Scousey. He tries to make a run forward, but it's taken off of him by Simopoulos. Boyes wins the free kick, and of course also fouled in the process. Looks to be fine, however. Simopoulos joining from Para Hills mid-season alongside Caro Felix. Of course, we're also coached under Theo Tsunis at Para Hills, and now bringing them both over to West Adelaide. And what they are hoping is a promotion year for them. It's a nice ball found in the centre here. Fabrizio just huddled and caught. That was well won back. And then the shot off target. Had plenty of power to it though. Good crowd here as well at Kilburn Sportsplex for both of these two sides. It's the third game between these two here. Of course, did have a few years where they were both at home at West Beach. So two sides that would be fairly familiar with each other after having a shared home ground for a few years. I'm sure both, and West Adelaide in particular, happy to have their permanent home which has done well for them this season. They haven't actually lost here at home in 146 days. And that was against Salisbury United, where Yuya Kato scored first, and Matt Taylor and Samuel Adejo came up clutch for the northern side there as Fulham's attack just breaks down. Will be a throw for them. Ball comes into the centre, but cleared away in the end. All the way back to Ruggiero. Forward comes Scalzi, finds the ball wide left, and that's a poor cross, only resulting in a West Adelaide goal kick. We'll go back towards Jackson O'Donnell. Nice ball found in midfield. Maybe just a bit too far out to play that ball. However, that time around is Greco. Flicked on by Phil Sell. Kirk. Now Golan in midfield. Kato. Dobrodolski. Now with Dion Kirk and back to Dobrodolski. Kato has the overlapping run of Felix in behind, but in the end was just taken off Kato. Simopoulos. Turning and going back to Dobrovolsky. Fabrizio finds the wide ball in Boyers. Otter unable to keep it in his touch. Ball over the top, looking for Odenwalder, finds himself wide, but still got a pretty clean shot on goal there. Another one over the top, which O'Donnell should reach first, and he does do so. Has 7 clean sheets to his name this season, Jackson O'Donnell. There's a few former clubs, Adelaide City, a few spells with them. Also at Campbelltown and Beergrad, also Croydon and Metro Stars. Also being a part of the Adelaide United program for a little bit as well too. Only 28, but still very much an experienced goalkeeper already, as West Adelaide have a player down in the middle here. Actually, it's just shoelaces being tied. They will resume back with a throw in West Adelaide's way. Ball from Felix managed to just bounce its way through there as Golan has Ethan Murphy right up against him. Who will blink first? Almost just waiting for the first big moment in this first leg, as there could be an opportunity here. A cross comes in at the back post, is touched down. Had a man right on him there, did Cato, as Felix used as an option. Instead, the ball comes in from Simopoulos. Only cleared back as far as him, and able to be won back well by Felix. Dion Kirk having to act quick on the ball and touch quickly too. And West Adelaide now having relieved themselves of that pressure, as we tick past a quarter of the way through this match. I suppose an eighth through the way of these two legs as well, if you're looking at it that way. West Adelaide playing some good football at the moment. Here's the shot on goal! Off the post initially! Boys is there! A great effort. So nearly going in for West Adelaide, but in the end only resulting in a goal kick. And again, the confidence they must have at the moment, but also the simultaneous frustration from not having seen the back of the net bulge would be apparent also. Ruggiero, very thankful, I'm sure, not letting that one through. Fulham still attack though. Ball's over the top. It's a little bit too much on it maybe. Wasn't kept in play anyway. Or was it? We still play on here. The assistant referee on this close side did have the flag up for either of the ball going out or an offside, but referee did play on there. So I think left a few of the players, the crowd, and even myself included, a little bit confused as to what was going on. Still 0-0 between Adelaide United and Metro Stars as well, not too far from here at Service FM Stadium. Bulls United going through in dramatic and unbelievable circumstance after going down to 9 players against FK Beergrad last Sunday. Those two being Harry Crawford and Bailey O'Neill. Without them tonight, with a tough task in Metro Stars ahead, who of course in a few weeks will start their Australian Championship campaign. Here come West Adelaide forward again. That did take a deflection and will be a corner. Or not. My apologies. Again, producing another attack of Fulham, but also not threatening still yet. Samopoulos on the turn, finds his, I would say former teammate, but former and also current teammate. As I said, both joining from Para Hills midway through this season. It's the right idea from Odenvola to try and find that ball out wide, just couldn't make it stick. And that's well regained too by West Adelaide as they come forward again. Poked out wide, looking to find another cross in, and they won't be able to get it. Right on that line of Fulham. And here the ball comes forward. Scousey just losing track of the ball, but then winning back. Wayside with possession in the ball at the moment. Oh, a poor touch and a poor late challenge as well. Will actually be the first booking of the match too. After an unfortunate mistake, you'd have to say. Play back underway. As another ball comes forward. And also another throw for Felix to take. Back to Dion Kirk. West Adelaide, the third best side at home in State League 1. As an offside flag goes up, only behind Fulham in second and Sturton first. 7 wins, 2 draws and 2 losses here at Kilburn Sportsplex. But on the opposite side, Fulham also the third best team away from home in State League 1. With 5 wins, 3 draws and 3 losses, only behind Blue Eagles and of course premiers and promoted Sturt Lions. Francisco Greco used to play in Iceland, did Francisco Greco, for Reykjavik Sports Club. Also spent some time in the US and over in the ACT with Canberra, Croatia, who of course were Metro Stars round of 32 opponents in the Australian Camacho finds the ball over the top. The touch not taken initially. A bit of miscommunication here as the ball falls. Now across into the back post. The header only goes upwards and is cleared. Couldn't keep the touch there, but Odenwalder unable to do the same. Long throw forward. And Greco. Ruggiero has to act and think quickly. Did do so, but not in his team's favour. Felix under pressure from Henry Filsel. But does relieve himself of that with the ball back. Felix making a darting run forward as well there, just off screen. Did look for him in the end, that ball, but Greco able to get the first foot onto it. We'll get to Felix now. And now Samopoulos. Golan perhaps the intended target. Able to keep well there is Greco, but taken off of him. And that foul given towards Greco for his persistence as well, I think, more than anything after that foul. Maybe a few fouls in that there too. And that is poor and unneeded. That ball there from Fulham as we enter the final 10 minutes of the half. These two still trying to find something to kick start the game, and the two legs as well, as that one's given away. The ball in the centre from Scousey. No one was there on the end of it, and it will roll out for West Adelaide throw. On goal. Cairo Felix. Boy is not on the same wavelength as Luca Fabrizio there to find him. Still also 0-0 between Metro Stars and Adelaide United at Service FM, with less than 5 minutes until the half. That one's called back there for a foul, and a free kicked away at the home side. They play quickly. It's not a bad ball over the top and down the wing. The right idea, maybe, just the execution not on point. We wanted a new ball, in fact, too. Caro Felix back with him at the halfway line. West Adelaide have looked more than likely to get the first goal of this tie. Not without some restraining pressure from Fulham, but still probably have been on top out of the two sides as West Adelaide have a player down. And Boys looks to be okay to continue. Not long left until he can have an extended breather if he does need it. And we will just restart with a drop ball. Ball over the top, headed away by Murphy. Needs to be cleared as well. Fitzu able to get on the end of it. And now Tsimopoulos finds Jun Otter wide. Actually missed the round 22 match against Fulham at West Beach. Did Jun Otter. So I'm sure wanting to make his mark in this fixture, having not been able to do so previously. Free kick. Kirk. West Adelaide still looking for that one game-changing moment before the break. After having a large share of dominance over this first half. Fulham still very much so looking to spoil the party at Kilburn, away from home. Boyers. Here they come forward again. Looking for that cross. It's way too high. We'll just roll out entirely to the other side. We are now at the referee Andrew Kite's discretion as to when we conclude the first half. Few early chances for West Adelaide. Good chances at that too. Have been the real moments so far. Here's Caro Felix Back in the middle for Tsamopoulos! I think that was off the post again. Again, somehow West Adelaide not finding the back of that net bulge. And still, we're 0-0. Alessio Ruggiero having to go back to retrieve the ball for his goal kick. But especially in the first leg at home, you want to make your mark. You want to be a goal or two up as you go away. For Fulham, I'm sure, being away in the second leg is much an advantage to them, of course, but even being 0-0 might even work out even better for them. You want to use your home tie to your advantage as much as possible while you've got your fans behind you. The game they did play here this season did end up in a 0-0 draw in round 11. So it's not unlikely either, as here goes Rovu Boyes. It's a strong touch, but still does keep it. Lets numbers come in behind him, does Rovu Boyes, but his pass won't stick. And that is where we will call an end to the first half.
Up on here in the first leg of the semi-final between West
Plenty of
Adelaide
action.
and Fulham United, 0-0. We'll be back in the second
Encouraging
half
signs
shortly.
from West Adelaide. But for Fulham, just unable to find that finishing touch perhaps, and a real clean way forward. Another 45 minutes to come here at Kuan Sportsplex. Do not go anywhere. Half-time score here in the first leg. West Adelaide 0, Fulham United 0.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes. For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Their own hands. Zarabona. There's a plethora of opponents, but gets his shot in, and that's a fine goal by Alan Zarabona to make it 4-2. And Zarabona has 3 for the night. And what a finish! And it's Hamish McCabe from distance. Wowee! What a goal to double the lead!
And what a night Fred Sunday's had so far, really driving that attack up front.
And now, can I do something again? And there we have it, it's number 4! Marlborough Jets, out of nothing! Quickly get back into it again! And it's McCabe!
But it's not going to plan in the first half. That saw Parra-Hill's getting in front. Another chance! Wow! Locked up again in the paddocks. 2-2.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Nice shot from outside. What an effort that was.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, Football SA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Okay, let's welcome Fulham back out onto the park. And let's welcome your West Adelaide Hurlers back onto the ground.
Welcome back to Kilburn Sportsplex for the second half of this first leg tie between West Adelaide and Fulham United. 0-0, but West Adelaide with more chances. And Fulham just a little bit under the pump before we headed into the break. I'm sure hoping for a better second half and to try and get some chances of their own as West Adelaide restart play with their kickoff, and referee Andrew Kite will blow his whistle to get us back underway. Here is Jun Otter. West Adelaide attacking from left to right, and Fulham from right to left. West Adelaide, of course, in their iconic blue and white stripes, and Fulham in their black and white stripes as well. Here is Connor Golan, who is a former Fulham United player himself. And we will have an early corner in the opening minute and a half or so. Can they get started early in the half, West Adelaide? Or will Fulham prevent another? It's a long ball in. No touches from anybody, I think. Well, maybe it did. Another corner, actually. Maybe Ruggiero did just get a slight fingertip to it. West Adelaide will have a corner from the opposite side now. The last meeting here, said in the first half, did end 0-0. Sure, on the other side, hoping it does the same, but it could certainly look that way as we see another ball come into the area. It does head backwards. Might have another opportunity here, West Adelaide. It's a nice ball down. Can it be cut back from the byline? No. Just the goal kick. This fixture largely in favour of West Adelaide across their 10 matches played all time. 5-1, 2 drawn, 3 lost for West Adelaide. And also 10 goals scored and 10 goals conceded apiece. So 20 goals have ever been scored in this fixture. The highest scoring of those back in 2020, where West Adelaide were playing a home game at Martin Sports Complex, of all places. And that ended 3-2 to the designated home side that afternoon. Since then, pretty low scoring affairs. The most since then was the year after in a round 9 match at TK Shutter, again another strange ground, which ended 3-0 the way of Fulham. Forward again here. Ball comes into the centre. Needs to be cleared more convincingly. Only finds the option of Rocco Caruso. And will go out for a corner. Ball comes in, headed towards goal, but only out of play. They look forward again as a cross comes in and it's cleared out for another corner. Can they make this one count? Ball does come in, headed away, only to the edge of the box. Hit on the half volley. Falls back out to Samopoulos. His cross headed away. And a nice run forward here from Cameron Dix. Has a bit of space for himself, plays in the ball through. It's maybe a little bit too wide for Henry Filsell. They look forward through the back again, West Adelaide. Golan. And the header will go all the way back to Jackson O'Donnell, courtesy of Luka Dobrovdolski. Sliding challenge in there. It will result in a booking too. It will be interesting to see the decision here from Andrew Kite, our referee this afternoon, which is now, I guess, turned into the evening. Trainer will come on to treat. As we do have a brief pause in play here. Just to recap as well, Sturt beating Salisbury United 1-0 late on over in Burton earlier this afternoon. Of course, that return leg will be next week at Corinna, in which Sturt will have the advantage of that one goal heading into it. Salisbury, though, good achievement once again to reach finals for another year in a row after being promoted from State League 2. Could it be touched on by Odenwalder here? Here's Greco looking from range. And it wasn't a bad effort from the Argentinian. Wasn't on target, but certainly had Jackson O'Donnell slightly concerned too. Nil-nil over at Surface FM Stadium between Metro Stars and Adelaide United. Another tight one over there between two very strong sides. Try tackle missed there. And Fulham look forward. Plays it into the centre, just a bit too much on it. Golan trying to get the touch on, unable to do so. And now back with Mark Cavalin. Needs to find the strike on goal. Fulham United find the goal in front. A brilliant finish.
First goal for Fulham United, number 14, Henry Thistle.
And Henry Thistle from a pretty tough angle gets the away side 1-0 up. And you'd have to say, after that first half at least, that is pretty against the run of play. But Fulham with that week off might have done him a bit of good. And now find themselves the advantage. As I think West Adelaide look to be making some substitutes, or substitute at least. Marco Grelli will come on for Dion Kirk. Marco Grelli, the former Adelaide Comets and also Adelaide City player, only 20 years old. And his 21st appearance of the season for West Adelaide as they get us back underway. So Fulham in the driver's seat, as they would have wanted. West Adelaide, though, still have plenty to offer in the forward half. The ball comes into the centre, and it's not a bad hit, just over the bar. And this game might have come to life all of a sudden. Another ball forward should be collected by O'Donnell, who will not be able to add to his 7 clean sheets for this season. It's a great finish from Henry Filsell to get his side a goal in front after what was a pretty tough half for them. But this second half already, at the moment at least, looking to be theirs and in control of it. Here is Grelly with his first few touches on the ball, losing it. It's a nice touch over. Murphy finds himself challenge. Referee sees nothing wrong with it. And they play on here. A strong collision between Greco and Caruso. Leaves the latter slightly winded, but will be okay to continue. Topless, unable to squeeze the ball through there. Retained by Marco Grelli. They look forward, Boyers, finding Jun Otta out wide, and he'll put in the cross. The header is there! Oh! West Adelaide find their equalizer right at the hour mark. And game on once again. Jun Otta with the pinpoint cross, you'd have to say.
Goal scorer for West Adelaide, number 8, Yuya Kato.
Both Boyers and Yuya Kato going for the header. But as you would have heard there over the PA system, looks like Yuya Kato. The goal will go down in his name. And just as we get the first, we get a second, and that's a poor giveaway. The advantage goes toward West Adelaide. Just blocked off his run there, but still manages to make his way through. Odenvolder. The cross doesn't amount to anything and will be cleared away in the end. It's a good battle going on here at Kilburn. Maybe just caught there was Felix, and the foul was given through. Former coach Robbie Saracino in heavy discussions with the fourth official on the close touchline here. But West Adelaide now with the free kick with about half an hour left of the match. Delivered in by Cairo Felix. The header goes backwards, and we'll find Otter again. Won't attempt the cross this time around. Golan making the run in through, and it won't find him again. He unable to keep it in though. Ruggiero. his clean sheet now dissolved. No thanks to Yuya Kato. It certainly leaves the neutral with a very interesting game ahead. That one's well won back there. Ball goes wide, cut back into the centre, and we'll go out for a corner. Can Fulham gets in front once again in this match from this corner? Swinging inwards and almost bounces, I think, the whole way through. Couldn't be kept by West Adelaide, and now is cleared forward only towards the back line of Fulham United and Henry Filsell. Fulham come again here. It's a good cross in, needs to find the header. That one just cleared, I think, to prevent the danger, and another corner given away. Fulham have found their groove in this second half. They held up West Adelaide for the first 45. The corner, delivered in at the front post, will bounce all the way over. Was very measured and calm in building their attacks this evening, West Adelaide. Not really rushing too much at any point, really. It's in the area for them. They can get a connection. Only finds, I think that was Ethan Murphy in the end. Needs to judge that header right, and he does do so. Camacho only falls back out to Boyes. Review Boyes finds himself wide. Now back out wide to Janota, a similar place where he put that cross in for their first goal. The end product not the same this time around. Throw too. Does Camacho will let Cavalin take it? Another player play against his former side is Mark Cavalin, 27-year-old. goes Fulham United's way. Finds the centre, and the header is over, and then flicked away by Caro Felix. Cleared forward. Greco unable to keep that time around, but the ball forward nearly falls. Ruggiero had to act quickly. And his run well timed enough to clear and prevent any more attack from West Adelaide. Just looking over not too far from here, Adelaide United and Metro Stars still locked at 0-0, pretty much also at the similar time we're at here at about the 70th minute mark-ish. So both plenty to play for in these two ties. Our focus, though, staying here as West Adelaide look forward again. It's a big cross, only headed away by Pritchard. They look for the cross again. They do so. Maybe a bit too much on it, though, and have to be taken care of. Andrew Kite will just come over to prevent anything more silly. The cross coming in low. Hopeful shouts of handball, I think, more than anything from the crowd here. Late sliding challenge from Connor Golan. "20 minutes left. Both sides still very much fighting to be one in front heading into next week. The aggregate score is so crucial, of course, in these ties. A draw would almost make this game almost pointless, but a goal in front here would be so beneficial to either side who do get it. For Fulham, going back home in the second leg would be a perfect base for them. But for West Adelaide, getting one at home ahead of an away tie will be just as important. There's a player that goes down there, I think it's Economopoulos, suggesting there might have been a late touch of the ankles. Won't get any foul, and then of course it would have been a penalty, but instead just a corner. Ball comes in. Head is used to get it away. Scalzi. Two number 7s battling there, but the one in black and white winning the throw. Cavalin on the throw. foul, of course, but this has fallen right through for Odenwalder. Was 1-on-1, still is. Odenwalder takes himself wide. Was he fouled by Greco? No, says the referee. And now Fulham can try and launch an encounter if they want. Instead, they might just slow the play down. And now they'll slowly build into that counter-attack. Too much on that ball, goes all the way out for a goal kick. Nearly fell right through for James Odenwalder. Substitution for Fulham United. Lawrence Galluccio to come on for his 11th appearance of the season. Has only started 2. And off comes Henry Filsell. It's a nice ball forward. Not sure if he was looking towards goal there, but had to be perfect if that was to end up being his side of goal in front. Ruggiero with the ball at his feet finds the pass to Camacho, although under pressure from Connor Gollan. Over the top. Sorry. Connor Gollan looking a little bit weary as he got to his feet there, but has just played that nice ball in behind. That's well one back, and that's good strength used by Greco. Unable to find the ball through to the intended target. We'll get a second opportunity at the pass, still didn't succeed at it. Fulham so again. Goes quickly from Cavalin. Boys able to just get his body in the way and win it back as he does his defensive duties. Has had an interesting career so far, has Revue Boys. As we see Janota get forward through down that right wing, just taken off of him. And it will be a corner. Won't be taking it this time around. Instead it will be Alex Simopoulos. Janota finds himself on the edge of the D. It's not a bad ball. They head it back out for a second consecutive corner. Can he make this delivery better? Simopoulos looks for the back post. The head is downward. And the bounce needing to be judged right. Another attack launched. Scousey. Right up against it. Much to the dismay of the away support. They have certainly brought a very enthralled crowd at Fulham United, riding every single challenge and pass their side makes, and as they look for promotion to the NPL for the first time ever. Have been in State League 1 for quite a few years now, not getting relegated but not going up at the same time. So it would be a big milestone for their club as they make another substitution. Evan Kunavelis to come on. 37 years of age, very experienced player here in SA. Formerly with clubs like Beergrad and Olympic, Blue Eagles too, even spent some time over with Northcote City, interstate. Yet to have a league goal this season, however, in his 18 now, 19 appearances for Fulham in 2025. Not sure if he can get one today. It will be very meaningful for his side. Ten minutes left. Golan had to act quickly as Kunavelis was just pressuring him. That's a nice ball found out wide. The cross will come in right at the front post. Claims of a foul on Odenwalder, but nothing really seen. And there's a foul in midfield there from Kunavelis. Relly goes back. Dobrovolsky. As we have our first goal update from around the grounds this evening, Metro Stars have found themselves a goal against the Adelaide United youth team. 1-0 there with about 10 minutes left to go. Again, in what is their away tie against the Reds. Hasn't been a very high scoring day across both the NPL and State League 1. The 2 goals here, the one at Sturt, or the one at Salisbury for Sturt, I should say. And in the NPL, the 1 goal apiece at Croydon earlier, and now only the 1 goal for Metro Stars. Looking at State League 2, Adelaide Uni beating Gawler Eagles 1-0 last night here at Kilburn, funny enough, as that's a nice ball found through, but Ruggiero able to time his capture right. And then just finishing off those 2 other State League 2 matches, Western Strikers beating Salisbury into 2-1, meaning they go through, and Adelaide Atletico beating Seaford Rangers 6-1 in the second leg after beating them 4-1 in the first, so 10-2 on aggregate were Adelaide Atletico. Quite remarkable from them, as they are also another team looking for promotion. Alongside Mowbray Vista, of course, Eastern United promoted last Friday night in that big championship final. So they will be joining, or at least in this case, one of these two teams, of course, won't be promoted. Maybe neither of them will. But certainly one of these two teams will be playing against Eastern United next season here in State League 1. Just yet to find out who as we go longer on. And that's a collision there. Looks to be in a fair bit of pain too. Caruso getting back up to his feet now and looks to be okay enough to continue. Will there be a winner in leg one? Or will we go into next week at West Beach all square and pretty much back where we started? There's always, of course, a possibility in two-legged ties that the first can end up in a draw and is incidentally somehow a warm-up match for the second. They've certainly shown that you'd say these two sides, I mean, as it stands, are very equal. Probably both worthy sides of being promoted, of course. Finishing that high up on the table. There's Giannotta. Ruggiero had to capture despite some interference. And he is down now as well. Here's the Fulham United goalkeeper. If Ruggiero isn't able to continue, they do have the option of Nicholas Orciello on the bench as their reserve goalkeeper. Ruggiero, though, has had a very good game tonight, despite conceding the one. I'm sure will want to continue. A few of the Fulham United players getting instructions in. West Adelaide just the halfway line. A big huddle between them all, which is just being eavesdropped upon as well. And just being pushed away there is Lawrence Galuccio from the West Adelaide team talk. Don't mind it. Bit of fun. Ruggiero looks to be okay to continue as we enter the final 3 minutes of the match. They'll throw. It came to the back of the head of Connor Gollan there. That header's not too successful. Economopoulos out on the left wing, their top goal scorer this season, is trying to turn provider. Another ball comes in from Cavalier, only finding the arms of O'Donnell. Evan Kunavelis just being told to move out of the way. Fulham look to be readying up a double substitution of Vincenzo Carboni and Taiju Akimoto. Can there be some late drama here at Kilburn Sportsplex? West Adelaide have already been subjected to some late drama of their own in the WNPL, not in their favour. I'm sure hoping for a better outcome tonight for their State League 1 side as Fulham look to make that double substitution. And those two previously mentioned in Carboni and Akimoto. Actually, they won't make it yet. West Adelaide taking the throw. Didn't find the ball clean through, but still has it wide. Ball into the centre, cleared away by Cavalier. The header only upwards and then comes off the back of the head of Scalzi. And they will make those subs now. Yes.
Let's go, Aki. Come on, Vinny. Back on, well done.
So Economopoulos, one of those to come off. On the close side here, as we enter additional time in the first leg. And we'll have another ball too. Forward, but only out of play. O'Donnell. A few risky passes there at the back, but they have kept it. And now Junotto on the ball. Has been pretty good down West Adelaide's right-hand side. Nothing wrong with that, says the referee. A real battle for the ball and a real mess there too. And the referee will have a few things to sort out here as it all gets a bit too messy and all a bit unnecessary late on. I imagine the referee will have a few discussions with his assistant referees to get the full picture of what happened. Thomas Temby, this is referee on the close side, in discussions now with Andrew Kite, the man in the middle. There were a few little incidents throughout that one big incident. I wouldn't hesitate to guess there probably would be a card, at least, for someone. But for who is the question being sorted out here. To be coming to a final decision as we enter nearly the 4th minute of additional time now. With West Adelaide players just getting in a bit of discussion between each other, as this is all still sorted out and we will get these final decisions here. So it will be a red card, and he will miss next week. The substitute, and a second red card as well for Evan Kunavelis. So for the last however long we have left, a yellow card as well to, I think, Connor Gollan. But Fulham down to 9 for the final few moments of this match, and without 2 next week in their home tie. And West Adelaide will want to use these final few moments to their advantage. I'm not sure exactly how long we will have left, but they will want to use up every single moment. And Fulham, you'd imagine, would want to hold everything possibly off until that full-time whistle is blown. The two coaches just being divided by a 4th official here as they enter some what looks pretty friendly discussions between each other, but so free kick for Fulham in the end anyway. They will put a ball into the area as they play the final few minutes with 9. Could they even get one back themselves? Goes wide, and they will look to take this goal kick quickly, West Adelaide, without knowing how much time they really have left. This is probably one of the biggest advantages they'll get over these 2 legs. And that is not how you use it. Fulham will want this game just to roll down and the clock to tick. I'm not sure how much longer we really do have left here at Kilburn. But maybe only 1, if not 2, chances for either side left, and West Adelaide really need to, as I said earlier, they've been very patient and meticulous with their attacks, but they might just need to get slightly quicker as that ball comes in over the top, only directly towards Ruggiero, and he will take his time to capture and get back up to his feet. Launched long. Metro Stars have finished 1-0 winners away against Adelaide United. Again, Fulham just winding down the clock with any moment they possibly can as we still play here. Getting in the way there, but again, not taken. That's a decent ball over the top here. Could Fulham do the unthinkable Not yet. Cleared long and forward. And Fulham still in possession. It's a ball down the wing. He will get that first, Will Caruso. And it will be a corner. Furthest forward is Odenwalder on the edge of the box for West Adelaide. Fulham with only 3 in the box. It would be remarkable if they score here. Headed upwards. And then away this time. Doesn't get the right connection. And again, they just need to be bit more exact with this, and that will look like it will be full time. And the first leg ends all square. A goal apiece.
Final score here in the first leg of the semi-final finishes. West
It will
Adelaide
go
Fulham United
all
1.
up to next week at West Beach.
The second leg of the semi-final next week at West Beach.
And only then we will find out which one of these two sides will make the grand final. And that one could even become a promotion playoff, depending on the result of Sturton Salisbury United at Corinna Reserve, also next weekend. An entertaining affair here at Kilburn Sportsplex. I've been Sabino. It's been a pleasure to have your company. Full time in the first leg of the HPG Home State League 1 semi-final. And West Adelaide 1, Fulham United 1.